Hey guys, and welcome to number 21 of the Derby career mode. In this episode, we are currently sat 10th in the table. We still need to get that top 4 finish to keep this job. So our next games are going to be against Tottenham, and then 2 games against Liverpool in the Cup and League. So in the last episode, we did bring in a couple new players, and that is Abubakar and Edgar, i.e. the right back / centre back, and Abubakar, the absolute beast up front. So a bit of an improvement in my opinion than what we had at the start of the window, and I'm still looking to bring in a couple of players because we have got big injuries with the likes of Johnny Russell and stuff like that. So into the game we go. We come against not the strongest of Tottenham teams. They've got that Kamalo guy at centre back. I'm not too sure if he's got a high potential, but I think he's like 28 when the game starts, so I doubt he's going to be growing too much. So into the 10th minute of the match there, we do actually get the header in with Romagnoli to make it 1-0 in the game. Laurie trying to get there, but he just couldn't quite get through the crowd to get the ball. So into the 13th minute of the match here, Will Hughes with a sliding tackle nearly got the ball. So when the referee showed me a red card, I was a little bit frustrated because I didn't really see that as a red card, especially very early on in the game. I would have expected him just to give him a yellow, but nevertheless, with 10 men, we go into the 22nd minute of the match here. Chip through ball through for Abubakar, eventually gets the rebound off Laurie. I don't think he's having the best of game today, Laurie. He's not quite got the corner there, and then he's just rebounded that straight back to Abubakar to make it 2-0. So into the 45th minute of the match here. This is Abubakar's debut, I think. Maybe he got one at the end of the last episode, I'm not too sure. But here he goes again on the attack, goes past the keeper, makes it 3-0, gets his second of the game. He's an absolutely fantastic player, can't deny how good swapping in for Charlie Austin has been, because I think Austin only got about 6 goals in the so many times being at the club, and Abubakar actually gets his hat-trick here. Laurie, I don't know what he was doing there, he literally just left the ball. I don't know if it's because it passed the 16-yard line, so he was going to go pick it up, but then it crossed the line, so he couldn't pick it up or something like that. I'm not too sure, but the game is not exactly the most clean of games at sometimes. This game is so crazy at times. So a nice back heel there from, I think it was Chadley, to get Tottenham a nice consolation goal there to make it 4-1. Then we go into the 85th minute of the match here. Eunice, ball into the back post, Bennett with the header, makes it 5-1. You're not going to see many 5-1 victories, especially with 10 men against Tottenham in any career mode, because especially when we're on world class, I think we're doing really well to get that result. So we do get an offer here for Will Hughes, but I'm only going to accept 30 million for him. He's got an 83 potential. He's one of the main reasons I'm doing this career mode, and I'm just not going to get rid of him at any chance. So we're going to look to get Darren Bent in. He just was fantastic in the season before last. He was just one of those players that just did a bit of everything. Another player we're going to look to get is Matt Jarvis, as Johnny Russell is going to be out for the next 3 weeks. And yeah, we really need to bring in a left mid in that position, because if we are looking a bit low, we get another injury, then it could really be quite serious. So we do go into another player as well, is Tonev we're going to look to get. He's not quite as good as Jarvis, so if we can get Jarvis, I will take him. But yeah, if we can't get Jarvis, I'll just get Tonev, because he's a very good player with 4-star skills. So into the next game we go. It is the first of the 2 Liverpool games coming up in this episode. First one is going to be in the league, and then we're going to play one in the cup. And I was really thinking, do I play a bit of a weaker game in the cup and then play the really strong team in the league, because we do need to get that top 4 finish? But in the end, that is the lineup we went for, and it was at Anfield. They've got quite a strong team. They are playing Barini, who isn't the best of strikers, I'm not going to lie, and we should be able to do quite well in this game. But we go into the 42nd minute of the match here. Markovic just kind of teasing out my defence, just getting through. Luckily, keeper makes a decent save, but unfortunately, Barini does get the rebound there just before half-time to make it 1-0. Then we go into the second half. Pjanic just came off the bench, goes short on the corner, gets the ball into the box, eventually goes to Daniel Sturridge. Quite a nice way they're getting this. Eunice couldn't quite get the ball. We go in for the challenge with Tyrone Mings. Apparently that's a free kick. It may be, because he did kind of power his way through, but Pjanic straight off the bench steps up to the free kick and puts it into the top right corner. Really annoying when you just bring on a player straight away and he just makes a massive impact in the game, and Kaizen kills it. So into the transfer confirmation screen, we have the option between Tonev for 800,000 with 9k a week wages, and Matthew Jarvis for about $1 million and a bit. He's got Merkel in that deal, he's got quite a lot more wages, and he's 6 ratings high, so I thought I'd just go for Jarvis. It just seems like the logical thing. We need that left mid now. There's no point in growing Tonev up even to a 69. I think he starts off as a 66. So going to be trying to pick up a new right back, as we need one. We need one for this formation. I don't think the player Edgar is not doing too well at that position. So A few players we're going to be looking at is Bellerin, Jenkinson, I think Wisdom's another one. We'll see on in a moment, just going through them all. Just putting Albin Tozer as the player to exchange with, because he is worth about 2 million, and he's not doing too well at the moment. Performance-wise, he's just not doing that well. He's getting towards the end of his career, he's getting to that 30 mark, and he's just really slow. He has got only 40 pace, so he has got fantastic strength and standing tackle, though. So, unfortunately, Arsenal not really looking to sell Jenkinson. They want quite a bit of money for him. They are happy to accept the Bellerin deal, so I don't know. Bellerin is a really boring sign. A lot of people do pick up Bellerin in their career modes, but even if it's still the end of the season, we need this player right now. And if no one else is going to accept, we're going to have to bring in Bellerin, and that is what we do there. Bringing him in, he is a 70 rated right back, so one of the best so far, and I think he'll do a solid job there. He's got like 94 pace and 72 odd defending, so I think he'll do a decent job till the end of the season. Then we'll look if we can bring in Wisdom. I don't think Liverpool wanted to sell him at the time being because of his first team football. So into the next game we go. Hopefully we can get a good result in this next game of the Cup, because the Cup is really interesting, because you play some of your weaker players. I'm going to play Jarvis on the right and Bennett on the left mid, and it just gives those players that haven't really played that many games to get a good performance in. So into the game we go. Is going to be a really difficult one because we did just lose 2-0 against Liverpool, but we are at home this time, so maybe we can do a bit better, and with Jarvis in the side, a bit more pace down the wings, that'll do quite nicely. So into the 61st minute of the match here, Glenn Johnson gets the ball into Sterling. Like, if you watch Kalas, he just didn't register the ball coming towards him, and he did nothing, and that is the only goal of the game. So really frustrating to get knocked out of the Cup that kind of way. We are getting in loads of transfer offers for Eunice. He has been in absolutely fantastic form, so I'm not really looking to sell him, but if we can get like 18 million for him, I'm more than happy to sell him for that price, because I think if we can put in like a last minute offer in for a new cam, then I'm pretty sure they'll accept that. So 20 million is my price tag I'm looking to get, and the player we are going to try and bring in is Morpay, and I can't quite remember the other one I tried to look at, Ajivaj. I'm not too sure if that is how you say his name, but I went for Morpay in the end. I was just looking to see if Danny Ings did get injured. We need that really pacey striker to come in and fill in that role, and that's what Morpay will do. So another offer in here for Eunice. He is really, really good. He's actually got a 15 million like maximum suggestion, so some clubs do accept like more than the maximum. So just going to put in a loan offer here for Josh Murphy, just if our left mid does get injured. I need that option to come in and just fill in. I doubt I'll play many games with him, but we'll have to see, of course. So just ending off deadline day here, we do accept him. I'm probably not going to accept the 3 million at the end of the year. Even more offers incoming in, and I thought I'd loan out Kellarouche. So if you did enjoy this episode, smash the like button. If we could get over 20 likes, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Subscribe if you're on his channel, and see you soon. Bye!